All right, guys. I just want to say that this is not my fault. This is not my fault. Why is she here right now? I wasn't even gonna do this like as soon as it dropped, but this needs to be said. Why is LIDICA? Why is she dropping right now? This is actually a problem. I'm gonna give her own separate video, of course. But Luna Banner just came out. People have been waiting for Luna Banner. They should definitely have waited until Luna Banner went away to make another banner. And here she is. Obviously, we just skip right over that. And she's getting her own thing, which Diane's banner had a Diane's banner definitely had a artifact, and Luna's banner does not. So now you have her stuff, which I was actually about to make a video like, oh, Lidica is definitely gonna be in the game. Look how well animated she is. But there's no one that could have told me she would come out now. And I don't look at data mining stuff or anything like that. So let me know in the comments. I'm gonna put this in the beginning of the video because let me know how you guys feel about a character coming out during the Luna banner. Now not that you specifically have to choose up. Also, sorry, let me zoom in for you guys. I know you guys like the zooms. Like the zooms. Yeah, get all up in her. And I actually I really like this character. I loved her thing. She has the Ivy kind of whip. So it's just really weird to see her so quickly. I think that they should slow down. Like in Casey, I didn't mind how frequently they did it because no matter what happens in Knights Chronicles, you can always get the character later. But I still don't have Kisei. I'm probably not gonna have Violet ever, and I just summoned Tam luckily, so it's just kind of weird. So that's all I wanted to say. Let's use this good old music right here, and we're gonna go over the rest of this patch. But yeah, I'm definitely kind of worried about that. Her artifact, she's a ranger, so let's see. 10% chance to attack again with a basic attack if the target survives a single attack. And this is 5-star. So oh, it's a ranger's Dust Devil. Once per turn and going up to 20%. I think Dust Devil's higher though. Weird that, I mean, that's still pretty good though. If we're thinking about rangers that can abuse that, you know, you gotta definitely think about Yuna. You're gonna definitely think about Scurry. Scurry is gonna be amazing with something like this because not only he can just hit twice, that's a big boost, and but then it's like you have to sacrifice Rose Hargna, Infinity Basket. So I don't know what she does. Well, like I said, I like to do those separately, so we'll see about that. But yes, she's getting her own banner. Side 2 is coming out. Man, I'm gonna do a separate video on that too when I do my state of the game about how I feel about the side story. But just to sum it up really quick here, I think that there should have been at least some smaller battles in between. I don't know, just to break it up. I know it's story related, but the story choices do not seem impactful, and the way that they have the actual grid set up, it just didn't. The decisions didn't seem like impactful. That's the best word I could say. It didn't seem to matter what decision I make, because real specifically, I actually forgot the places I was because there's no like line directing anything, and then I just kind of ended up changing all my decisions, and then I got the special ending or whatever. And then the hint, the only thing that you can farm is that one stage, so there was almost no point of saying, oh, what's the hint? It's like, oh, I want to really fight Lidica, and it's like, well, guess what, that's the only thing you can do. So I don't know, it seems like a cool idea, but I do think that they should make it, if they want to make it this Walking Dead, you know, thing, or, you know, Telltale game kind of thing, make it more impactful. Either that or just don't do it at all. Just, I don't want to click choices. And who the fuck is I? I'm like, yo, if I can't summon I, if I'm in the game, you know, my special ability, my S1, S2, and S3 is gonna be crafting the gear from each fucking hunt. that's I's ability, because you know he's making clothes and getting dressed up for Bologna, and now you gotta make this fake romance with Bologna, even though you know she like says, I don't fucking know, like it's like, what the fuck, man. I'm sorry, but it like she's in semi important to the story, but I damn sure didn't think that she would come out. It makes you what, like, what's gonna come out next? Another hero? And then, you know, you're trying to save your crystals and your summon stuff, you know, for other things in the game. Luna, like, I don't even think Luna's that good, but at the same time, I have a decent shot of getting her, and if I go hard in the paint on Luna, then I might out on someone that I really want. And yes, I know these games are about opportunity cost, 100%, but give me a time to make it opportunity cost so it doesn't feel like you're making me spend my money. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, of course, the side story is going to be this. You're going to walk around to the stages, and I guess Jenna's going to be in this one, and I don't know. I got lost. And then you can see it here. Look, just to see here. Like, I'm not losing my mind, right? So, the shadowy hallway and outside the castle gate. When you're going in between these things, like, there's no line. And you don't know where it starts because they're, like, kind of jumbled all over the place. So, when you come back into it, you just kind of click a random thing. And I just did not like that. I want to know where I started, and I want to know where to go next, instead of having to click each one and then figure it out. Like, oh, this is 9 and 10, or is 10 the last one? Or, oh, no, oh, shit, here's 11. Or, you know, how do I know? Or it could have been 7. And, like, yes, they wanted you to just actually go through it and, like, do it all at once, because it's just talking, you know, just reading text. So, what's the hold up? But sometimes I wanted to read a couple texts and then, I don't know, use my energy, because I didn't know when the first one came out that I had to sit there. I had like stacks of energy, and I should have used the energy beforehand so it was recharging, like on recharge. And then once I got to the end, like I just didn't, I don't know. You guys can let me know how you guys felt about it, but that's just how I felt. So I'll guess Halo Bologna, and I guess Akante's is going to be the next one. Chibi Faces, all that good gushy stuff. Now, LIDICA, Bologna, and Akante's all in there. Jack and Ass are down there. Cool stuff. So now this is week number 2, and then it's going to be the secret letter. Bunch of hint stuff. I'm just hoping it's more than one stage. I mean, but, you know, actually, I don't necessarily mind it's one stage, because it did solve the biggest problem that I had with the game. And guess what, guys? It was, you were able to farm Epic Catalyst. I only got one out of the many times that I farmed it, but it's nice that you can get the Epic Catalyst and then also purchase Epic Catalyst. So I like the best of both worlds. And we're going to get a nice lovely necklace and a helmet, which is a coronet, which is pretty cool. You know, love free stuff, can't complain about that. Alright, so now the Sword of Judgment is also a bonus item. This is kind of... It only boosts... And it's showing here that it's only going to boost the secret letters. So if you happen to, this is kind of weird. So wait, let me go back up here, because this just dropped, right? So an artifact that gets aware, and basically if they survive the initial attack. Yeah, it's just from here. So they have that stupid challenge mode with that artifact that no one gives a fuck about. Why not put that there? The Sword of Judgment, so we can then farm better, because this would mean, like, if you're using the Love Potion and the Sword of Judgment, that would probably mean you're getting a lot more, you know. And look at this. It's even, it's like slightly concerning, actually, because having this is just a great boost to your thing, which is gonna make you want to summon more for this. Hopefully, get the Sword of Judgment and make your farming easier, but then it's going to pull you away from the limited banner that is Luna. I'm not exactly, like, they have to know that you are forcing this kind of decision on people. This would have been great in the next week, because a week from now would be the 27th, and that would actually be the end of the Luna banner. So why not do it then? And next week is technically the last week, and then this Sword of Judgment could have easily been for the last week instead of it being for this week. What was the purpose of dropping it now? I don't think anyone cares that if there was no new character to summon for. I'm pretty sure more people are like, yo, I haven't gotten Luna yet, and now you're dropping another character, and then their banner is going to be like for a week. If her banner is there a way to see how long her banner is? Does it say it here? I'm just going to scroll back up. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to see exactly when, okay, it ends on the 6th. So let's see, that's 2 weeks from now, right? It's a 2-week banner? Yes, 2-week banner. Good luck, guys. like I said, in KC it didn't matter because you can eventually get those characters again. They go into the pool just like they go in the pool here, and but it's much easier to get characters in Knights Chronicles. This game it is not. So just I don't know, just a little. It's gonna be rough for a lot of people. 100%. So yeah, and I think they're displaying here that you can have both. And it's like it says +2, so now you have the Sword of Judgment and you have the Love Potion. So boom. It does suck that it's only that this one can only go on a Ranger, so you have to bring and be farming with a Ranger in order to get the boost. Which they're hoping that you're using LIDICA, that you get both in one package. Yada yada. So we'll see how that goes. Tamarine is going to be added to the Covenant Summons. This is a common practice that they always do, which is nice. I think also, as I mentioned in KC, that sometimes it takes a while for that to happen when they rotate the character into the standard pool. Because I got Kayron like this the day after he rotated into the normal pool. I got him at a normal summon, and that feels great. So the recent season has come to an end and the preseason has begun. Why? Preseason? What? Well, shouldn't it just be season 2? Whatever. I wonder how long that period is, and maybe I missed it somewhere in the reading. Timer, the shop. Let's refresh. With the end of Arena Season 1, Unknown Slate, Gladiator's Axe, in the Gladiator, the whole Gladiator set will be removed from the Conquest Point shop. Unknown Slate will return to the Conquest Point shop when Season 2 begins. Players who purchase this item in Season 1 will be able to purchase it again after return. So now you're getting 2 of them. This is good. It's just that it takes a long time. But the problem is that they also said the Unknown Slate was a one-off. Like, you can only get 1 per account, which now that makes this a lie. So when you bought it and used it earlier, you would have assumed, oh, you know, that I have to make an informed decision. But now it's like, oh, I'll get 1 every season. That's different, because all it does is give you a free memory imprint for, I think, a Nat 5 character, which I was thinking about using mine on Deanne because she's in a lot of comps. And I thought, well, if it's just 1 free imprint, might as well just give it to my girl Deanne. She's a limited character, and it'd just be kind of nice because she's going to be in so many teams. But if you were to tell me I was going to get a bunch of them, then, you know, I wouldn't have been like, let me give it to a limited character. I would have gave it to maybe my favorite character, you know, that I'm always gonna have in the team. Like, I might give it to Ken because it's like, oh, Ken's a god. I love using Ken now. But, you know, I so far, you know, just a little lack of communication on that. When a new pack has been added to the pack shop or when it's available, the pack icon in the lobby now displays a red dye. Oh yeah, they want you to know when those packs drop. You better believe it. Issue has been fixed when battling. God dang it, every time. She would not. Oh, dirty. That's actually funny though, because that would make her completely useless in that specific one, because he does block buffs. Ken actually suffers from that too. I kind of wonder if they knew that. If I should have made a report. When Ken uses his S3, it will block the vigor buff if you're unable to buff. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I need to double check it. Maybe they'll change that. When auto battle is active, now use her slightly more often. Use from existing buff no longer removes. Description of stuff. If there are allies, casters will not be a target of attack. Damage received from AoE attacks is decreased. Effect is removed when attacked. Now, cannot be targeted if there are other allies. Takes minimal damage during AoE attacks and is disabled once hit. In the first battle of Banshee Hunt, Missy Chan's skill descriptions have been updated to correctly match their effects. There are no changes to the skills themselves. At the start of the battle, the combat readiness variation that can be gained according to the speed stat, the character has been reduced to 10%, from 10% to 5%. Yawn. Alright, let's see. When not in a guild, viewing the guild, I don't care about. In Guild War, the effect it displays when a building is destroyed is now displayed in the correct location. An issue has been fixed in which errors would result when a player tried to leave the guild at the exact moment they were promoted to guild leader. That's weird. In the recommended guild and guild information, the weakness is not displayed correctly. Guild War matchmaking has been improved so as to provide opponents with more similar amount of victory points. I still, and many other guild leaders, just want it that you don't have to be the only one that does it, but I guess maybe not enough people complained about that because it is a really, really annoying thing, let me tell you. In exchange, the background screen no longer overlaps when tapping the back screen. I don't care about this. Account reset, UI improvements, and bugs. Let's see if we can find something spicy. You can now complete units connection mission using mascot Hazel. Oh wow, that's funny. When you changed, if you skipped her over, it was like, oh no, that's not Hazel, it's another character. Nah, doesn't seem like much. Doesn't seem like much in the UI stuff. A little, obviously, usually it's like a little few things. But I will have to say, some of the stuff in this patch is actually concerning, because the Sword of Judgment thing is, it seems like a nice thing, but it's two things that are like not forcing you, but are enticing you to pull on this new banner for this new character. And like I said, I don't know how good she is. That's a separate video, but she seems as though, like, sorry, this practice just seems as though they're trying to get you to pull on the banner while the Luna banner is there. And I don't have Luna yet. I summoned on Tam's banner because I was like, oh, I need to try to get Tam before she goes away. And it's like, now it would actually be somewhat better to pull for LIDICA. I don't know how to say her. LIDICA sounds actually correct. It's, try to pull for her, and then it's like, well, rip. You can not get her. You cannot get her artifact. And, I always say that guarantee carrot is better. Regardless of how great or bad you think Luna is, it's kind of smart to get her because it's a pretty much guaranteed 5-star. And by the 27th, you should have summoned or gotten enough summoning materials to summon, the 121 if you need to. So it's just, and then after that, you'll have 2 weeks from today to get LIDICA. But if it takes you up until the 27th, then you only have 1 week to then summon for this. And then during that entirety of the week you were trying to summon for Luna, you are missing out on the bonus Sword of Judgment, which is gonna, shorten the time. I think that the Sword of Judgment, or at least the way that the Sword of Judgment is for the side story, this should have been something in the actual challenges, because I feel like no one cares about the current challenge, the daggers, whatever. I don't even know the name of it. I haven't even gone over there. I'm only gonna go over there for like maybe the achievements, but it's just that it's a big ass energy energy drain, and for what? For that crappy artifact? No. And remember, those artifacts you can't even remove from your inventory. You can't sell them. You can't use them for upgrades, which would have been great because then you could have sold them for dust. Can't do anything with them. So no. No. So let me know what you guys think about this update. This is probably, I would say, one of the more scarier ones if they're going to keep dropping characters in a game like this. And though I'm usually on board with characters, I love seeing new characters in a game, but it's kind of harsh when you want to have a fair shot. Yes, someone can get it in 1 summon, 2 summon, 3rd summon, but it just seems a little out of place right now. When Luna, the character that they know for a fact, they're not stupid, they're not dumb. They know people wanted Luna. That's why they brought Luna over. They did it with pretty much zero, zero letting the community know. Dropped Tam and pretended as if nothing would happen. Drop Luna out of nowhere for most people. A lot of people were eventually expecting her to drop, and then drop another character. So if LIDICA is actually good, or if even if she's mediocre, it just kind of sucks that you have to choose between these things, and you wouldn't really have had to if she dropped a week later, that 1 week. But it's tugging on people's wallets if they don't think that they're going to be able to finish Luna's banner in time and then get this new character. That's all I'm saying. So let me know if you guys agree. If you don't, let me know why you don't agree. Do you prefer them to just keep dropping characters because you want to keep seeing new characters, regardless if you can get them or not? You just want to see new characters in the game and just see the game flesh out their actual roster, flesh out their hero roster. So the more the merrier. Or do you want to actually see a breakage of when they drop these characters so you have a fair chance of pretty much getting them? Because the bigger gaps in between characters, the more you'll have saved up, and things of that nature, especially if you're not spending it on actually account progression, which is what you kind of should be doing. But we all know most people don't do that. They're just saving it up to summon because that's just the fun of the hero collector game, is getting new heroes. That's just how I think most people want to play the game. That's why people are bitching about the pricing, the energy, because they don't want to spend XYZ amounts of crystals on doing standard stuff in the game. They want to save that stuff to summon. So yes, let me know what you guys think. And of course, I really appreciate you guys. It's been a funk. All my Guild War videos keep getting, I recorded several videos for Epic 7 and I kept forgetting to turn my mic on. I recorded several of them in a row and they were all muted. So I was just a little frustrated with myself and, you know, my stance and the views and the likes, the dislikes, the negative feedback, the criticism, everything. And, you know, I'm trying to do better with that. So I do appreciate those that are sticking around. And yeah, my cam's not even on right now because I unplugged it because I was playing Apex Legends and I wanted to plug my controller in. So yeah, I really do appreciate you guys that have been patient with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.